Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman, just getting started. Just getting started. This is game number 1500 in our 1969 replay out of 1944, and we're just cruising along, enjoying ourselves. And we have a doubleheader here today. My coffee is brewing, and look who has arrived. Kathy Harden has arrived. And we've got quite a game. I got everything set up. In this first game, we're all set up. It's McNally and Dobson. And in the second game, we're all set up with fielding ratings, Harden and Odom. So we got a lot of baseball ahead of us. Pull up a chair, relax, and join us for Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball here. We are in Oakland. And I'll have the lineups for the first game in just a minute. And the tweet is up, and the tweet is good, indeed. Well, I've got my coffee all set here. And we thank you, Kathy Harden, for the retweet. Thank you very kindly. Let's look at our opening lineups here. For the Baltimore Orioles, it's Don Buford leading off in left field. Paul Blair back in the lineup. He's in center. Boot Powell still out with a sprain. Now, he did pinch hit in both of these games, so we'll consider that, but it'll be Frank Robinson at first. Jerry May in right field. Brooks Robinson at third, Davey Johnson at second, Elrod Hendricks is catching, and Dave McNally, the southpaw, on the mound. He's got 18 wins. And Dave is, I believe he's tied for first. Yeah, a three-way tie for wins at 18 in the AL. McNally, his teammate Cuellar, and then Dave Boswell of the Twins. For the Oakland A's, it's Campanaris at short, Tartable in center, Rick Monday still out. Hot Dog Jackson is in right field. Salbando, the captain, he's at third. Cater at first. Green at second. Reynolds in left. Phil Roof doing the catching. And Chuck Dobson with 10 wins for the A's. And yes, we've got it all. We've got it color coordinated here. Got it all color, you know, they had green in their uniform, the A's, the Orioles with the Oriole orange. And we are in Oakland, and the A's take the field. And let's get ready for some Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball. A lot of it this afternoon. We'll see if we're able to get through to do a doubleheader. Don Buford leads it off here for the Orioles. He's a switch hitter batting left. And Kathy Harden for the O's. Here's Dobson. He's ready. The windup and the pitch to Buford. That's 3-9 right-handed. He struck him out. One down, and we're underway. Here's Paul Blair, right-handed hitter. Dobson, the pitch to Blair. That's 5-7 right-handed. He grounds it to second X. That's going to be to Green, a 2-13. That'll be a 22. He's a G1. Green is a 13, E13. That's going to be 11, 12, 13. He's going to be out with a G1. And Green throws him out, 2 outs. So Blair is retired. Here comes Frank Robinson now. Boy, that's good coffee. Okay, Dobson gets the sign from Roof. And the pitch to Frank Robinson. 6-4, right-handed. That's a fly ball to center field. For Tartable, he makes the catch. The side is retired. It's a 1-2-3 for Chuck Dobson. After a half, it's Baltimore nothing. Oakland coming to bat. Just a beautiful, beautiful afternoon for a doubleheader here. Here's Dave McNally, the southpaw, going for win number 19 today. He won 20 in real world. Leading it off is Bert Campanaris. Okay, McNally is ready. And the pitch to Campy. That's 2-4 left-handed, grounds it to short for Floyd. And he throws him out, 1 away. Belanger still out with a sprain. Now it's Jose Tartable. We got sort of a mixed, this Oriole team includes some players from the bench, Floyd, May, both getting a chance to play. In the second game, Dale Rimple will catch. Floyd again at short. Chico Salmon will play first base. And Frank Robinson will go back to right. Here's Jose Tartabull with 1 out, nobody on. Okay, McNally is ready. Here's the windup. This is lefty-lefty. And the pitch 1-5, and it is a liner to second, caught by Johnson. 2 outs. And here comes Hot Dog Jackson. McNally gets the sign from Hendricks. And the pitch. That's going to be 5-11 left-handed. He grounds it to first X. That's going to be fielded by Chico Salmon. He's a 316. That's 3-3. That'll be an S1. Looks like that's going to be a base hit. That was a grounder to first. Wait a minute. It was 5-11. There's a grounder to first. Oh, I'm looking here. I'm so sorry. Grounder to first. Yeah, Frank Robinson's still a 3. That's an S1. And Robinson is a 21. That's 12. 12-21. He throws him out. Wait, it's a base hit for Jackson. Robinson could not get that. First hit of the ball game. Hot Dog Jackson is on first, 2 outs. He's being held 1-10. Here's Sal Bando now. Bando, the captain, right-handed hitter. Okay, McNally from the stretch. And the pitch to Bando. That's going to be 3-10 left-handed. Hit deep by Bando, oh my. Deep to left field, back goes Buford, and it's over the fence. A home run by Sal Bando, a 2-run home run off Dave McNally. And the A's will take a 2-0 lead here in the first. Let's look at that again now. Bando 3-10 clean as a baby's ass. For Bando, that is home run number 14. He's had a underperformance there, Sal Bando. He had 29, 31 in real world, so he's way under performance, but he hit one there. It's 2-0. Here's Danny Cater now. Yeah, at least it wasn't Reggie, right? Reggie did score a run, though. Okay, McNally facing Cater. Here's the pitch. It's going to be 5-6 right-handed. He grounds it to short for Floyd. Throws it to Frank Robinson, and the side is retired. But 2 runs for the A's in the bottom of the first. And after 1, it's Oakland 2, Baltimore nothing. We move now to the top of the second. Dobson retired the Orioles in order in the first. It will be Dave May to lead it off. Left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch from Dobson. That's going to be 3-9 right-handed. That's hit well by May, and it's into the gap for a stand-up double. That almost went out of here. 3-9 against the right-hander, and it's a double. And here's Brooks Robinson. He's the tying run at the plate. Dobson from the stretch. And the pitch to Brooks. That's 2-10. Right-handed. He lines it to short, caught by Campanaris. 1 out. May holds that second. I know we're competing with real-world divisional playoffs, and we'll try to keep you informed. Not that I really care too much. Texas at Baltimore just got started. It's the top of the first, no score. We'll keep you posted as we go along. There's Minnesota at Houston starting at 4:45. We'll probably still be playing the doubleheader. Then the Phillies in Atlanta and Arizona at the Dodgers. Johnson at the plate here. The pitch from Dobson. 3-11 right-handed. He grounds it to second. Green throws to first, and May advances to third base. So it's 2 outs with Dave May on third. You know, even when they have second stringers in their lineup, the Orioles, they're good. Very good. And now Elrod has such situation. Here's the pitch from Dobson to Elrod, 4-8 left-handed, and that is a ground ball to first, picked up by Cater, and he takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. So it's no runs for the Orioles. 1 hit, the leadoff double by Dave May. He was left on third. It's middle of the second, 2-0 Oakland. Bottom of the second now, Dick Green leads it off. Here's McNally now. Pitch to Green. That's 5-5 right-handed. Grounds to short X. That will be Floyd, a 360. That's 5-3, and that's a G3. Looks like he's going to get that. Floyd, a 60. My goodness. Oh, Lord. That's going to be 9-11, 60. Oh, it's an E1. He's going to boot it. On a G3 E1, it's an error by Floyd. So Green is on. First error of the ball game. Dick Green on first to lead it off on the error by Bobby Floyd. Here's Tommy Reynolds now. Roof on deck. The pitch from McNally. That's 5'8", right-handed. Grounds it to third, and that will be a double play. Turned by Brooks. It was Robinson to Johnson. Robinson. That's Frank Robinson at first today in his first game. So it's a double play, 2 outs now, and nobody on. And here's Phil Roof. McNally into his windup. That's 4-8 right-handed. He walked up, so Roof is on. And the pitcher, Chuck Dobson, comes up. Dobson is a 1 WR. Pitch to Dobson. That's 2-11. He grounds it to second. Davy Johnson throws it to Frank Robinson at first, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits. The error, the walk, 1 left. And we've gone 2 here, and it's 2-0 Oakland. And this is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We're so glad to have you here tonight. After a half an inning, Texas nothing, Baltimore coming to bat in Real World, American League Divisional Series. Dobson takes the mound. It'll be Bobby Floyd to lead it off, then McNally, then top of the order with Don Buford. Dobson winds and the pitch to Floyd. That's 4-5 right-handed. He grounds it to short. Campanaris throws it to Cater. And there's 1 away. Now Dave McNally, a 1 NR. Here's Dobson now. And Maurice has arrived. He's also for the O's. Here's the pitch to McNally. That's 2-9, and he grounds it to first, and Cater takes it to the bag. 2 outs in the top of the third for the O's. They trail 2-0. And here's Don Buford, switch hitter, batting left against Dobson. All right, Dobson gets the sign from Roof. And here's the pitch to Buford. That's 2-7, and he flies it to center field for Tartable. And Jose Tartable makes the catch. And that's a 1-2-3 for Dobson. And we're in the middle of the third. It's still 2-0. A doubleheader here today. We are glad to have you with us here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. McNally comes out. He'll face the top of the order for Oakland. It's going to be Campanaris, grounded to short in the first. Righty-lefty. McNally into his windup, and the pitch to Campanaris. That's a 310 left-handed. Pops it up just foul of third base. And Robinson has room. He makes the catch. It's one away. Here's Jose Tartable, a left-handed hitter. And the pitch. That's 3-9 left-handed. Grounds it to second for Davy Johnson. And he throws it to first, 2 away. And now it's Hot Dog Jackson. Singled, then came home on the home run by Captain Sal Bando. Hot Dog Jackson leads the majors with 43 home runs. Howard, one behind him, of Washington. There's Hot Dog Jackson at the plate with 2 outs with a little mustard on it. Here's McNally. And that's 4-4 left-handed. Chops it to third base. That's going to be for Brooks. Brooks is a 114. That's a 17-1. That'll be a G1. It looks like that's probably the inning with nobody on. G1, nobody on. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. This Hot Dog Jackson is giving us a little trouble here. That's going to be 4-9. It's a ground ball. That's going to be a 13. He's a Robinson 14-13. No, he's out on a G1 here. And the side is retired. A 1-2-3 inning again for McNally now. And we've gone 3. It's 2-0 Oakland. It's the 2-run home run by McNally. By Bando. Excuse me. And we're going to head to the top of the 4th. I'm going to refill my coffee, if you don't mind. As Paul Blair will step in to bat. Indeed. In frickin' deed. Beautiful. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, yeah. Okay, Blair steps in. Right-handed hitter facing Dobson now. That's 4-4 right-handed. Grounds it to third X. That'll be for Bando. He's a 224. That's going to be 6-2. That's going to be a ground ball. There's nobody on. Forget the pound. It's a G2. Bando at 24. And that's a 9. Oh, it's going to be an E1. It's going to be an error by Bando with nobody on. That's going to be a G2, E1 G2. G2 E1. And it is a one-base error by Sal Bando. So Blair's on. So that's the first error for Oakland. Each club with an error. Blair is on. He's being held. He is a 1-13. Here's Frank Robinson. This is good coffee. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Love that coffee. Oh. Okay, Robinson facing Dobson. He flew to center in the first. From the stretch now. The pitch to Frank. That's going to be 2-12 right-handed. Lines it to third. Blair caught off the bag. And he's doubled up. So Bando, beautiful play. They're going to call it a 5-4-3 double play and a rundown. And that's 2 away. So Bando makes up for that. It's 2 outs, nobody on. And here's Dave May. Real heads-up play there by Bando. He threw it to Green, and then in a rundown, back to Cater, who tagged Robinson out. So it's 2 outs, nobody on. Dave May the batter. Okay, Dobson now. The pitch to May. That's 2-10, right-handed. Grounds it to second for Green. Throws it over to Cater, and the side is retired. So Dobson handling himself very well. No runs in 4 innings, 1 hit. And it's 2-0 Oakland through 3.5. We move now to the bottom of the 4th. Dave McNally. He retired the side in order in the 3rd. And it's going to be Captain Sal Bando, who hit the home run, his 14th of the season. Oh, that is good. Okay, McNally. The windup and the pitch to Bando. That's 6-8, right-handed, struck him out. Bando was swinging for the fences. And that's the first strikeout by Dave. It's 1 out. And here's Danny Cater. Orioles come into 89 wins and 36 losses with an 18.5 game lead over the world champion Detroit Tigers. They can hit 90 today. Cater grounded to short in the first. Four right-handed, grounds to third X. That's for Bando again. That's for Robinson. He's a 114. That'll be a 19-1 G1. It's a grounder to Brooks. And he's a 14. That'll be 5-8, 5-8, 12, 14, 12. He's out. It's going to be a G1 out. And Brooks throws him out. 2 outs with no one on. Here's Dick Green now with 2 outs, nobody on. Whoops. Oh. Ah, that's good. Good coffee. Real nice full-bodied taste. Okay, McNally, the windup and the pitch to Green. That's 6-6 right-handed, and that is a drive hit out. Oh, it was a re-roll. That's a shame. You got to call those as they are. We'll re-roll that, but that's going to be a base hit by Green. That was not quite flat. And those 20 dies do that sometimes. And we can't start picking and choosing if it's flat or it's not. Okay? So Green is on first with 2 outs, and here's Tommy Reynolds. I call him as I see him. And that was tough. That was just a little bit off the edge. You could see it. Okay, Reynolds steps in. He grounded into a double play in the second. It's Green on first, 2 down. McNally from the stretch. That's 1-6 left-handed. He grounds it back to McNally, and he throws it to Frank Robinson to retire the side. So it's no runs, the single by Green, and he was left on. After 4, it's still 2-0 Oakland. And we hope you're enjoying yourselves today here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Take a break here for a minute or two. For about 3 minutes. We hope you're enjoying the ball game. Very nice, clean ball game. And this is the first of a doubleheader. Here's Chuck Dobson starting his 5th inning. He's thrown shutout baseball against these first-place Orioles. His first endurance is the 7th. It's going to be Brooks Robinson leading it off. Brooks popped to short in the 2nd. Oh. And that's low for a ball to Brooks Robinson. Fouled back. The count is 1-1 on Brooks here. Okay, Dobson. That's 6-6, right-handed, and that is a base hit. That's going to be a re-roll. That's also a re-roll, even though, you know, it's, oh, we just missed it. It's a base hit by Brooks. So Brooks is on. And here's Davy Johnson. He is the tying run at the plate. Davy, 0 for 1, grounded to second. It's only the second hit allowed by Dobson today. And there's a swing and strike by Johnson. Top of the 5th here, 2-0 Oakland. That's 4-9 right-handed. Grounded to third. Oh my! To second, to first, double play. So Johnson to a double play. Second time Bando started a double play today. He did it in the 4th. And so it's 2 outs, nobody on. Here comes Elrod. And Mike Eisenberg is here. I'm sorry about the leg there. Maybe reboot. Hendricks grounded to first in the 2nd. I'm not lagging. I'm looking at the on the web. Here's Dobson now. The pitch to Elrod. That's 6-9, left-handed, struck him out. And that is the second strikeout for Chuck Dobson, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, none left after the double play. We've gone 4.5, and it's 2-0 Oakland. And there's quite a ball game here. This is the first of a doubleheader. If you're just joining us, pull up a chair, relax, and float downstream. And enjoy the doubleheader here, brought to you on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. It's August 24, 1969. This is the 3rd of a 4-game series. Orioles took first 2. They have 89 wins. They're looking to break that big 90 mark. Thank you, Mike. You got that right. 444 left in this replay, and we're not counting. We're just enjoying the ride. Here's McNally now, his 5th inning. McNally led up a 2-run home run to Bando in the 1st. And that's been all the scoring. Here's Phil Roof now. He'll lead it off. Dobson on deck. Okay, McNally, the windup and the pitch. That is 6-7. That's right-handed, and he struck him out. That's the second for McNally today. And here's Chuck Dobson. He grounded to second in the second. A 1W, a 1 and 1 WR. Yeah, 109, yeah. And I'm not doing the math, but I think they're close to that pace. They got 8, 110, 125, 35, 45, 55. That's 37 more games. They'd have to win 20 and lose, wow, 20 and 17. My goodness. If I'm not correct, all they have to do is win 20 of their last 37 games, which is like below their pace. So they may be on a pace for 115 wins. Who knows? Dobson at the plate now. Here's McNally. That's 1-3, and he chops it to second. Davy Johnson pulls it up. He throws to Frank. At first, it's 2 away. And here's Bert Campaneris. Bert is 0 for 2. This was one of the best teams ever, this Orioles team, I think. They even had a good bullpen. Okay. They had like 3 good relievers, 2 or 3 good relievers. Campy steps in, he's 0 for 2. Here's McNally, and the pitch to Campaneris. That's going to be 4-6 right-handed, and that is a base hit for Campaneris. A 2-out single. Hendricks, a 0 arm, so he's a 1-15, 1-15 Campaneris. I think we'll send him with 2 outs. Actually, he's a 1-15, no, he's a 1-15. We'll send him with a 2-0 lead. Here's the pitch to Tartable. There goes Campy, and he's safe. So Campaneris swipes second. Now Tartable in a clutch situation here with Campaneris on second and 2 down. McNally from the stretch. And the pitch to Tartable. That's 4-6 left-handed. Oh, it's a base hit up the middle. Oh, Campy rounding third. 1-17, 2 outs, 1-19, -1, 1-18, and they'll let him score. They'll hold Tartable at first, and that's going to make it a 3-0 ball game. A clutch base hit for Jose Tartable. And Hot Dog Jackson is the batter. Tartable on first, 2 down. The pitch from McNally. 6-8, left-handed, struck him out. Oh, he went down with mustard on that one. The third strikeout for McNally, he gets out of it, but a run. On a base hit, a stolen base, and then the base hit by Tartable. Campy came home. 1 left on. After 5, it's Oakland 3 and Baltimore nothing. But the Orioles have some good power. By the way, Boog pinch hit in this game. He has a groin injury, and he took the game off. Reason to aggravate that, but he could pinch hit if needed. So we're not worried about that. Okay, Chuck Dobson takes the mound. And boy, has he pitched good baseball today. 2-hit shutout through 5, struck out 2, no walks. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to fill that coffee up again. And we're going to be passing 3 o'clock. And when that happens, I'm getting closer and closer to that time where it's medication time. And yes, I'm going to try to enjoy it.
The Wells Fargo Active Cash credit card.
A boom boom pinch hit, wouldn't that be something? Yeah, yowza. And he's available. He pinch hit in real world. The A's won this one 9-0. They both the A's used the Orioles used a lot of pitchers. And then the A's won the second one 9-8. Now both teams used a lot of pitchers in that game. And the bullpens are very well rested. The only pitcher who pitched, I didn't even want to write all the pitchers down, you know what I mean? But only Roland pitched in the last game for either team. Roland, and that's when we realized he was a left-handed pitcher rather than right. That was an error by Strat-O-Matic. Well, Bobby Floyd will lead it off, but not before I go get my coffee here. Hold on, folks. Boom, boom, towel. All righty, Chuck Dobson on the mound, Bobby Floyd to lead it off. Top of the 6th, 3-0 A's. Oh. Okay, Dobson is ready. Here's the pitch to Floyd. That's going to be 1-7 right-handed, struck him out. That's the 3rd for Dobson. Boy, is he tough today. McNally is coming out to hit. A 1 NR. Here's Dobson now. The wind-up and the pitch to McNally. That's 5-7. Right-handed, grounds it to second X. That's going to be to Green, a 2-13. That's a 10-2. That's a G1, it's a grounder. Green is a 13. That's going to be 14. 14, 13, 14. Oh, it's an E1. I think he boots it. That's a G1 E1. And he does. It's a one-base error for Dick Green. So McNally gets on. Second error of for the Oakland today. And Don Buford is the batter. Buford 0 for 2, struck out and flew to center. Yeah, exactly. It's McNally on first, 1 out. Buford not the tying run, I'm sorry.